Feature starting lineup. She wears number 5. She's a junior. Baby Trout. Wearing number 12, the senior, Kaycie. Warble. She wears number 22. She's a junior. Olivia Jones. Wearing number 23, senior, Emma Roberts. And number 50, a sophomore, Adah Hufper. Coach of the Lady Ravens is Miss Rogers.
All right, Kojak, we're back at it again tonight, my man, except tonight we're at the Pendleton Heights High School. We're going to watch the Lady Arabians take on the Delta Lady Eagles tonight.
That's right, Zach. Hey, listen. Hey, we've been waiting. We've been waiting to get over here in the Arabian country, Zach. You know, just to check out and see how these young ladies were doing, especially from last year.
That's
excited
right.
about this year, Zach.
That's right. Pendleton comes into the game. Kojak 5-5. It's not really the record they wanted to start out with this year, but they have a lot of weapons, and I'm sure they're going to turn that record around. Delta comes into the game 8-3. They got a pretty good record so far this year. So,
oh wow, they definitely can't let her do that.
no. Ooh, good hands there by Miss Warble.
That's nice defense. Oh yeah, they got
Good penetration there.
yeah, that was great penetration and the pass.
Yeah.
Wasn't looking for it though.
Kojak, some of the key players tonight for Pendleton. You got Kaycie Warble averaging 22 points a game and almost 5 rebounds and almost 6 steals a game. Kojak, she's an all-star candidate this year. And,
She is a natural-born thief.
Yes, she
Zach.
is.
You
That's
hear me
right.
when you talk about steals? Natural-born thief.
That's
man.
right. And then Adah Hufper, you got to talk about her, Kojak. She's averaging a double-double this year, 11.6 and 11.4 rebounds.
Man, I'm not surprised, Zach. Look at the
There she is.
versatility
Yeah.
of it, like we're watching right now. She's dribbling the ball up the court. Man, I love her versatility, Zach. I do, and she's young
Yep.
too, sophomore.
No score yet here. 7:08 left to go in the first quarter, 0-0. And then, of course, I want to talk about Olivia Jones, also for Pendleton Kojak. She's a ZBA girl. She kind of does it all for Pendleton Kojak.
Yeah.
She's averaging 6.3 points a game, almost 6 rebounds a game, almost 3 assists, and 2.3 steals. Look at there.
Wow, and
Steal
there
right
you
there.
go.
Got to stay with it,
Oh
Olivia.
yeah.
Good here. Another deflection.
That was an unfortunate foul right there.
And then Kojak for the Lady Eagles real quick. Griffin Knight, number 23. She's only a junior. She's averaging 17.7 points a game for the Lady Eagles.
Really?
Yeah, 4.2 rebounds and 4 steals a game.
Wow.
So keep an eye out for number 23 tonight. Shot.
Oh, I think
She got it.
that should have been the and one, Zach.
So too. Olivia Marshall hits her first 3 of the game. And it puts the Lady Eagles on the board and with the lead, 3-0 with 6:25 to go.
Yeah, that was a nice shot there. Oh, I like that sticky D
Yep.
there.
Make sure you stay in front of her there. Don't get on the side of her and reach.
That's
Stay in
right.
front of
That's
her.
right. I remember watching Miss Barnes last. I don't know if it was Delta, but I wonder if she was at Yorktown.
She
Zach.
might have been.
But I remember that last name. Oh, that's pretty.
You can't let her shoot, Kojak.
Oh, sure can.
That's her first 3 of the game, and the Lady Eagles take a 6-point lead, and the Lady Arabians turn it over.
Yeah, Zach.
That's Jillian Barr, Kojak, number 31 for Delta. The Lady Eagles, she's also averaging a double-double. She's averaging 11.6 points a game and 11.8 rebounds a game.
I saw that in the shot, Zach.
Woo.
That shot, listen, her
Pretty,
stroke
isn't it?
was pretty.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you already know, listen, when you got somebody that can shoot the ball like that, you know, you're closing out on that shot first.
You have to.
If you know, right. If you know that there's a shooter, I'm closing out on the shot first, and then I'll protect the drive.
Yep.
You know, but at first, listen, I'm closing out on the shot first.
I'm with you.
You got to show me you can drive.
Oh, offensive foul right there, number 23. Is that who they gave that to?
Yep, Miss Knight.
Just to let you know, Kojak, these stats that I'm talking about tonight, Pendleton has played a total of 10 games, and Delta's played a total of 11 games. But not all those games have been recorded on Max Preps yet. These stats that I'm quoting are just the first 8 games for Pendleton and just the first 10 games for Delta. Nice step through there by Kaycie Warble.
Man, her footwork is impeccable. You hear me, Zach? Footwork is impeccable.
That's Kaycie's first basket of the night. She now has 2, and the score is 6-2. Lady Eagles.
Oh,
Pendleton
great
with a
help,
steal.
great defense.
Oh, they got her with a travel.
Oh, wow.
6-2, Lady Eagles lead with 5:08 to go in the first quarter.
I wasn't able to see that, Zach, because that student section standing up. I
do too.
like that enthusiasm out of them. Oh, wow.
Can't let her shoot.
I'm seeing some pushing.
Good penetration there.
Got to keep playing.
And she's going to the line on that.
Yeah, see, you can't get frustrated like that, you know. Miss Trout, you got to keep playing.
I see Mr. Nate DeRolf down there, Kojak, our producer's son.
Big Nate. Yeah, I seen he got like the mullet, don't he?
Yeah, he does. He just got that
rocking
haircut
that?
last
Yeah.
day or two.
Oh, wow.
What do we have?
Now, listen,
Offensive foul. That's
this
2 on
is
her,
the
Kojak.
third time Miss Trout has went flying on the floor. Zach.
Sacrificing her body, Kojak. I like that. That foul right there is on Miss Knight. That's her second. And there's still 5:02 left to go in the first quarter.
Listen, Miss Knight, you can't get caught up emotionally in the game like that to where you're hurting your team. You know.
Bounce pass right there.
Right. Oh.
I got to tell you, if she would have stood still right there and taken the charge, that might have been a different call.
You know what? And maybe I called it at the end, Zach, to where I missed something. But it looked like she was standing still, so I don't know if she was moving or not.
I'd like to go back and see that one.
Yeah, me too. Now, what I would say is, Zach, that the Lady Arabians, the teammates, that was their fault.
Yeah, you got to talk, don't you? You got to let her know that's coming.
Right, no communication. Hey, you got a screen coming. You know,
the other 4 girls on her team should have been screaming that at the same time. You got to be vocal.
Absolutely, because that was a nice screen.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, sent Miss Warble to the floor.
Listen, those blindsided screens like that, and if you're going full speed, Kojak, that's no joke.
Yes, sir, Zach.
All right, 4:47 left in the first quarter. Lady Eagles lead 6-2 over the Lady Arabians. Pendleton with the ball.
Hey, Zach, you know what? Yeah, I can see Delta playing. Yes, sir. I can see them playing kind of physical.
Getting a little physical down there.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Yeah. But they got a Huff. Listen, she the right one.
And
Honey.
What a shot.
Honey.
That's her 5th point of the night, Kojak. Her first 3 of the game.
If the Lady Eagles leave her open, it's going to be a long night for them tonight. Yeah. Oh, good help. Good help. You got to stay with it, though.
4:20 to left in the first quarter. 6-5. Lady Eagles over the Pendleton Arabians. Lady Arabians. Delta with the ball.
You know, Zach, this defense is different than. Wow.
Got the roll, Coach.
Hey, closed out. You know, Huff closed out, but she closed out a little bit late and her hands was down. I love the fact that this young lady is firing. Yes, sir.
She now has 6 points on the night and extends that lead for Delta, 9-5.
Miss Barr is waiting for them to drop them hands. Oh, nice pass.
Too, Kojak.
I like this Miss Barr. I like her, Zach.
This Delta team seems to be playing well together, Kojak. And I got to tell you, I'm going to have to give credit to the coaching staff over there at Delta. And we got to talk about Coach Benning real quick. I know I was watching her coach a little bit in the JV game from the bench.
Yeah.
And I could just tell she was a baller, man.
Yeah.
So our producer looked her up real quick, and she had a great career at Muncie Southside and then finished her college career at Ball State University. She was a Lady Cardinal over there.
Okay.
I think her senior year was right around 2010, 2011. So it's good to see a Cardinal out there coaching.
I know that's right.
And if I'm not mistaken, Kojak, I think she averaged 25.8 points a game in high school as a senior.
I believe it, Zach. You can look at the swag that she has.
Yep. You can't leave her.
Good look.
Hit that, Olivia. Follow your shot.
Yeah, good follow. Good follow.
Go.
Way to take that. Miss Trout, get you
She
one.
can hit that too,
That's
Kojak.
right.
Mamie Trout, that's her first 3 of the game. Cut it to 1. Lady Eagles 9, Lady Arabians 8. Offensive. Yeah, they got her for an offensive foul, Kojak. Miss Aubrey Warfel coming into the game, Kojak, Kaycie's younger sister.
Okay.
She's not afraid to put it up either.
Listen, no fear in her.
I love
you hear
that.
me? oh, I love it. I love
Take,
it.
Adah. That's all right. She got a nice soft shot, Kojak.
To grab that ball, Zach, and attack. First of all, good hands.
Steal by Kaycie Warfel there. Nice step through.
With the left.
I love seeing her use that left, Kojak.
Yeah.
It didn't fall that time, but that's okay.
Right. You know, that was one of the things we said about her last year is about her using that left.
Absolutely.
And that was good. I love it. She probably could have went up on the right side.
Probably.
But I love it. You know, I love the footwork.
2:32 left in the first quarter. 9-8. Lady Eagles with the lead and the ball.
You got to get out there. Yeah, you got to play. You got to play Miss Barr honest.
Yes,
there
you do.
Go. And I'm glad A. Huff has extended her deep.
Look here, another steal by
hands.
Kaycie Warfel. Takes it strong, Kojak. Man, she got fouled on that one. I heard it from up here.
Don't commit the foul now.
Frustration.
I get it, yeah.
Anyway, I love seeing Miss Barr, number 31 for Delta, and Adah Huffer, number 50, going at each other, Kojak.
Listen,
both
Zach,
are averaging double-doubles.
That's right. Great matchup. And like I was saying, Zach, before I went and was talking about Miss Warfel, I love how A. Huff grabbed the ball at the top of the key and turned around and faced the bucket and then drove the ball. I love it, Zach.
I do too.
I love it, man.
You know, she's very versatile for a 6'3" girl, Kojak.
She is. And for her to be a sophomore.
Young.
Oh, man. Keep working.
And she can step out and hit that 3, too.
Exactly, Zach. So when she steps out, when she continues to work on her game, oh, man. I'm telling you, there's going to be some big-time schools knocking down Coach's door.
They better be. Look at here, Kojak. Aubrey Warfel with the rebound.
You got Miss
Aubrey Gray. Look here, right at the basket. Go up with it, Miss Gray.
Good move.
There you go. Her first basket of the night. She now has 2. And the Lady Arabians take the lead, 10-9, with 1:22 to go in the first quarter.
Oh, look at
hands.
that. Thief in the night.
Nice.
Listen, she is a man, I'm telling you. If your ball handling is suspect, Miss Warfel, listen, she gonna expose you, Zach. She gonna expose you.
You know, Kojak, she's averaging 5.9 steals a game, and I see why now.
Absolutely.
Would you call her a thief in the night?
Listen, thief in the night. You got to knock them down, Miss Wolf. Yep. You got to knock them down, though.
Now, you got to forget about this one and hit the next one. Olivia Jones taking a break. Miss Miller coming into the game for the Lady Arabians. Miss Barnes comes back in for the Lady Eagles. 1:10 to go in the first quarter.
I like the fact that Coach Rogers is using that bench, too.
Yep. Kaycie with her first free throw of the night. She now has 6 first quarter points, and they lead by 2, 11-9. Kojak with 1:04 to go in the first quarter.
Hey, that was great help defense because Miss Barnes was turning the corner. Great job helping out defensively because that was a nice screen up top that they set on Miss Warfel.
Under a minute, Kojak. She ain't afraid to put that up, is she? I wish she'd follow her shot, though.
Yeah, listen, Zach, she put that shot up so fast. Oh,
she was standing there for a minute.
Great hands by Kaycie, and then Aubrey sat up and she was in position. Wow.
Right move. Even if you didn't get the call there, Kojak, that's the right move.
Right.
Way to sacrifice your body.
But I would love to have seen. I love Aubrey, Miss Warfle's confidence, but I would have loved to see her get herself set first.
Yep.
You know, she wasn't set when she fired that. She fired that shot, Zach.
33 seconds to go here in the first. Lady Arabians lead 11-9, and they have the ball. Over to Emma Roberts. Now look, there was 3 girls on her down there, Kojak. 15 seconds left in the first. We're down to 10. 6 seconds to go, Kojak. 3, 2, 1. She gonna get it off? Into the first quarter, Lady Arabians lead 11-9. We'll be right back after this. Stick around. All right, Kojak, we're back at it for the second quarter here. Again, the Lady Arabians lead 11-9.
Hey, this band got me, Zach. I'm ready to suit up.
Are you feeling it?
Man, I'm feeling it. Got my wife over here feeling it too,
She's
Zach.
dancing too. All right, here we go. Start the second quarter. Looks like Pendleton's in a man here. They in a zone here, Kojak.
Yeah, they're in the zone.
Okay, nice steal there by Adah Huffer. She's going. Kaycie Warble
Yeah,
out
you can't
top.
leave
She
her
can
wide
hit.
open.
There you go.
That's cash money, Zach.
That's her second 3 of the game, Kojak. She now has 9 points here early in the first half. 14-9, Lady Arabians lead. 7:34 to go in the second quarter. Nice move down there, Kojak. Man,
Wow.
Miss Barr is tough.
Hey, she is, Zach.
She now has 8 first half points. Look at Warfle.
And I don't know how she got that off, Zach. I don't know how Miss
Over
Wolf,
6'3" Hupfer.
how Miss Barr got that off, because she was off balance.
She's crafty.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
And a finisher.
Apparently.
Kaycie Warfle going back to the line. She got it to fall. She now has 10 points, Kojak. 15-11. Lady Arabians lead. Have a chance to extend that here. And she got the second one. 11 points for Kaycie Warfle with 7:21 to go in the second quarter, and they're up 16-11.
Yeah, they're in like a 1-3. But I love it, though, Zach, because it's like almost a 1-3-1 matchup. Great job.
Good rebound by Hupfer. Emma Roberts is pushing it over to Olivia
good
Jones.
kick.
She can hit that, Kojak.
Oh,
And she does.
way to knock that down, Miss Jones. Way to knock that down.
Timeout, Delta. And the Arabians extend that lead, 19-11.
I think they're in their little groove now,
Starting
Zach.
to
You
feel
know, they done got, because at the beginning of the game, Zach, they was kind of like uneasy, even with their passing, different things. Just they didn't have a good flow. And now it seemed like they done settled in, Zach, and they,
Starting to knock down some shots.
Absolutely.
And you know what I've noticed, Kojak? They're sharing the ball well tonight, too.
Yes. I saw Miss Huffer, A Huff. I seen her pushing the ball, and she was hollering at Miss Jones like, "Hey, look up!" Because Miss Jones was ahead of the pack.
Yes.
And I'm like, "Wow, man!"
They're communicating, aren't they?
Absolutely, man. I tell you what, the Lady Eagles they're gonna have to find some more scoring
Yes, they are.
other than Miss Barr, Zach, because if not, then they're gonna I can really see this game taking off, and the Arabians really stretching this lead, Zach.
Well, I got to tell you, Kojak, their second leading scorer or their first leading scorer, Miss Knight. She hasn't scored yet tonight, Kojak, and she's averaging almost 18 points a game. And their second leading scorer, Miss Addison Barnes, number one. She's averaging 9.3 points per game, and she has yet to score tonight as well.
Yeah, I mean, well, I can understand why Miss Barnes is struggling with scoring because she got the thief in the night. She got the thief in the night all over her, so I understand that.
All right, here we go. 6:46 to go in the second.
Oh, great hands.
Still 19-11. Lady Arabians
Oh, you got to
good
get that great
there.
hands.
Emma Roberts, nice deflection.
See, this is the part where
Nice
great
block.
defense, hey Huff, and then push the rock. Get you one.
From deep, Kojak. Hey, she hit one earlier. I don't mind that. She
Absolutely.
just knocked one down that first quarter.
Everybody out there, Zach, I'm okay with them firing that rock.
Me too.
Now, what I would say defensively is they have to know where Miss Barr is.
Yep.
They're kind of playing loose on Miss Barr. Oh, good luck.
Good block. Oh. Emma Roberts.
Great recovery. Yeah.
Anytime you don't give them a layup, I don't mind.
I'm okay with
yes,
that.
Me too.
That's right. Look, you got to earn this. You earn these at the strike.
And she got it to fall, Kojak. That's her first point of the night so far.
Absolutely. I have to listen, Zach. We're going to have to listen to the announcers over there how to say this young lady's last name.
And she's a lefty. That's
and I like the form.
And she knocked both of them down. They cut into that lead, Kojak. Arabians lead 19-13 with 6 minutes to go in the half. Adah Huff, nice turnaround.
Nice turnaround.
And she can hit that, too.
Yes, she can. And I don't mind her shooting. I'm like, look, shoot it more. Oh, great head fake.
It was.
Great
That was pretty.
Oh, yeah, that was.
That's Mrs. Knight. Miss Knight.
Okay.
Griffin Knight, that's her first bucket. Olivia Jones, she can hit that. Banks it in. Kojak, she's a ZBA girl.
Right back at you. That's how you do it, Miss Jones.
That's
right
her
back
fifth
at
point
you.
of the night. And with 5:31 to go in the half, Lady Arabians lead 21-15.
Oh, yeah, she's strong and one.
Man.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, they have to know where Miss Barr is, Zach.
That's her 10th point of the game so far, Kojak. We still have 5:16 to go.
Nice.
Nice take by Kaycie Warble.
Yeah, if they don't know where Miss Warble is, I'm telling you, this game, man, this is going to be a blowout, Zach.
Miss Warble now has 13
good
first half
take.
points. 5:02 left to go in the half. 23-17. Lady Arabians with the lead. Delta going to the line. Addison Barnes. She has yet to score tonight, Kojak. She's averaging 9.3 points a game, almost 4 assists a game.
She need this, Zach. But, I mean, she's playing against one of the top guards in the state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All-state candidate.
Yeah, who doesn't get tired. And listen, not only will I crush you on offense, but I'm taking your cookies on defense. She's a thief, Zach. I mean, listen, you got to come on with it when you come in against Miss Wolf.
Miss Barnes with her first point of the night. That gives Delta 18. 4:57 to go in the half. 23-18. Lady Arabians with the lead, and she's open in the corner, Kojak. You can't leave her open like that.
You can't listen to me. Somebody else going to have to beat us, Zach.
That's her third three of the night.
Somebody else is going to have to beat us. Oh, yeah. See, they're trying to force the ball into Miss Barnes. Miss Barr. Way to stay with that, Miss. Her name is Miss Bamadella. Bamadelli? Yep. Bamadella, listen, if you listen to this, young lady, please forgive us. I know I'm chopping your name up. I'm trying to listen to the announcers over there on how to say it. So get you a nice free throw.
Miss Warble.
So we can hear your name. That was a great outlet.
Yep.
Oh, wait, a hustle down there. Oh, she's wide open.
Yes, she was.
Listen, that's the type of player, Zach, that you need, that run the floor like she's running the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
4:24 left in the second quarter. 26-18. Lady Arabians with an 8-point lead, Kojak. And the ball.
Oh, wow, Miss Gray. And Miss Gray's a senior too. No wonder we was like, man, I like her swag, Zach. You know, look like she can go a little bit, you know, in warm-ups, you know. You can't be doing that, Miss Gray. You're a senior. You can't be double dribbling now. Turning the ball over.
Here.
Yeah, look at that.
Be careful with the reach there,
man, look.
Kaycie.
Zach, when you have somebody all over you like that, listen to me, man. I mean, it's in the rush to get rid of the ball, right? Which that defense is effective because that's what you want to do.
That's right.
You want to cause the offense to get in the rush and make a bad pass or turn the ball over.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you.
When she's out there playing hard defense like that and has those active hands, Kojak, it's hard to get into your offense.
It is.
Look here. Over and back. 3:51 to go in the half. Still 26-18. Lady Arabians with the lead and the possession.
And Miss Barr shot that, Zach. I thought it was money. I like that form. Look, she got the green light to do that every rep.
Well, she's hit 2 threes already in this game, Kojak.
That's right.
A Huff at the top. I like her. Look at there. And
way to kick that out. Right back
look
to
at there. That is good basketball right there.
That is, Zach.
I love that. And I know that's her first basket of the night, but she's liable to get several in a row here.
Look at them hands.
Kaycie Warble with the left.
Come on now, Miss Warble with the left.
3:22 to go in the half, 30-18. The Lady Arabians have extended that lead, Kojak. They're up by 12 now.
And that was a great pass by Miss Trout.
Yes, it was.
You know, when she kicked that back to A Huff. Hey, that was, like you said, that's good basketball, Zach.
.311 to go in the half, still 30-18. Delta
yeah,
with the ball.
Keep
Pendleton
them hands.
Oh, look here.
There you go. Oh, come on
little
now.
Assist, takes it in strong. Stay with it, Adah.
Oh, and got A Huff following up. There you go.
Offensive rebound.
Way to follow up, A Huff.
2 baskets in a row for her. She now has 4, and they extend that lead to 32-18 with 2:50 to go in the half.
Oh, and one.
Yep.
And one.
She can hit that.
The Lady Eagles is needing
Miss Knight
to come alive.
That's her second basket of the night. She needed that one to fall, didn't she?
Yes, she did, Zach.
She's got such a pretty shot, too.
That's 3 fouls on Miss Trout.
And she got it to fall.
Knock that down, Miss Knight.
That's her 5th point of the night. We still have 2:46 to go in the half. 32 Lady Arabians, 21 Lady Eagles. Arabians with the ball. Miss Gray, and she hits it. That was a nice move.
Nice pull up. Yeah, nice pull up.
That's her 4th point of the night. That's her 2nd basket. 34-21. Lady Arabians with the lead. Delta with the ball.
Oh, good.
She can hit that. Real quick, Kojak. I know it was a couple of possessions ago, but I got to talk about how A Huff down here got that ball at the top, turned, made a move, didn't have anything, hit the open girl outside.
Come on, Zach.
Guess what that open girl did outside? She rewarded her, gave it back down there, and she scored down low.
You right.
I love that kind of basketball.
Great basketball. You right. Great basketball.
Emma Roberts, she can hit that.
She needed one.
Delta pushing it. They got numbers.
Oh.
Look at Emma Roberts. Way to get back, Emma.
Great hustle by Miss Roberts because that was a layup there.
Yes, it was. .157 left to go in the half. 34-21. Lady Arabians with the lead. Lady Eagles with the ball. Looks like they're giving Miss Hufper a rest over there, Kojak.
Oh. Miss Roberts just got a tech.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I don't know what she did.
She was upset that they didn't get a call for the foul, but you got to let it go. You got to forget about that and move on.
Yeah, come on, Miss Roberts. You can't.
I get the frustration, but.
Yeah, that's part of the game. You know, they going to miss some.
Sending Miss Barr to the line. She's having a heck of a game so far, Kojak. She misses it. You got to get a little credit to the Pendleton.
Hey, listen.
Student
Yeah, that's
crowd on
student
that
section. Yeah, absolutely. And they ain't sat down yet, Zach.
No, they haven't.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good job,
And
Nate
I think
DeRoff.
it's being led. I think it's being led by Nate, Big Nate DeRoff.
She missed that
That's
one
the
too.
producer's son. He's leading the pack over there, Zach.
Hey, it worked. They missed both of those.
Yeah, you're right.
Delta
I know
gets
that's
the
an
ball
unlikely
bounce.
miss too from Miss Barr,
Yeah,
Zach.
it is. 1:57 to play in the half. Here we go. 34-21. Lady Eagles with the win. Delta with the ball.
Oh, great drive and kick by Miss Barnes.
Got a block out there.
Hey, Zach, I need to know her name, Miss, because that was a great rebound
Yeah, it was.
by Miss Elizabeth Bamadella.
Yeah. Bamidele.
You know who she reminds me of,
Who's
Zach?
that?
The Hands Campbell.
Oh, yeah, she
at
does.
Daleville.
Yeah.
She sure does. Her hustle, how
Aubrey.
she's there everywhere. Look at her.
That was a good drive right there by Aubrey.
Yeah, it
nice
was.
under control jump shot. That's going to fall
Yeah.
for her. I like that.
It's going to fall, Zach, for the simple fact that her confidence, man.
Now, listen. I don't want to be critical here, but that ref was not in position to make that call.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, he's behind them. How
Yeah,
can you
he was
see?
behind both
Right.
of them.
Absolutely.
Miss Barr going to the line. She just missed two, Kojak.
Yeah, that was a softer shot there.
That one looked pretty.
Yeah, it did. Them last two was kind of hard. So, yeah, way to soften that up, Miss Barr.
That gives her 11 first half points. Chance to get 12 here. She knocks this one down. And does. She cuts into that lead a little bit, Kojak. 1:17 to play in the half. 34 Lady Arabians to the Delta Lady Eagles 23.
Great defense.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't force those passes. Great defense by the Lady Eagles.
1 minute to go in the half, Kojak.
Oh, nice take. Zach, listen.
That was a nice move right
It
there.
sure was. It was great hands by the Lady Arabians. Oh, it must have went off her leg. Lady Arabians got some great help from the whole crowd. Hey, listen. Get back here.
That's pretty good. 45 seconds to go in the half. Still an 11-point lead for the Lady Arabians, 34-23. Aubrey Warble with the take, Kojak.
And one.
She's going to the line. Man, I like her aggressiveness.
I do too. But you know what I see, Zach? I see that the Lady Arabians, they need to work on their ball handling,
Yeah.
Zach, because they're not as comfortable with that ball, you know. I'm not saying you got to be like Miss Kaycie Warble with the ball, but I'm saying you got to be confident enough to be able to handle the basketball.
That's Aubrey's first free throw of the night. She now has one. Has a chance for another one here.
Way to knock that down, Miss Warble.
Got it,
There you
Kojak.
go.
She's got a nice shot. 36-23. Lady Arabians lead with 31 seconds to go in the half.
Oh, look at
Steal
that.
by Kaycie Warble. Going in strong.
And one.
Yeah.
And I heard the slap,
I
Zach.
did too.
I'm trying to figure out why that's not an and one.
19 seconds to go in the half. 38-23. Lady Arabians with the lead. Delta with the ball. Good strong take,
That was
Kojak.
great take. Great hands.
8.5 seconds to go in the half. Lady Arabians get the ball here. 38-23. Delta needs a stop here, Kojak. Take a little momentum into the half. Got to go to the basketball. 6 seconds to go.
She's scoring that. Oh,
2
wow.
seconds. 1. And that's the end of the first half, Kojak. I'm going to add these stats up real quick.
Hey, that'll work. Hey, listen, that was great. That was a great comeback or second quarter basketball play by the Lady Arabians, Zach. Yeah, they kind of struggled first quarter, you know, with getting things in order, getting the flow of the game. That second quarter, Zach, they looked really good, stepped up the defensive pressure, moved the ball very well, and got some shots to fall. Miss Warford, she just took over in that second quarter, definitely, Zach. So, great job, Lady Arabians.
All right, Kojak. Hey, I got to say something real quick. First off, I want to thank Pendleton Heights High School for letting us come in here, Kojak, and broadcast these games and basically highlight these kids, and they deserve it, don't
That's
they?
right. Yes, they do, Zach.
I want to thank AD Chad Smith. We sure appreciate it as well, and the entire Arabian family. And then, Kojak, these stats are brought to you by, of course, Money Ministries. Tell us a little bit about Money Ministries.
Moving obstacles now for every youth, Zach. Our job is, man, our passion, our love is just walk alongside young people, man, help them to see a greater perspective of life and of themselves. So whatever the obstacle is, we need to help move it.
I love that, Kojak. You and your wife are doing great things over there. Hey, guys, make sure you go check them out, moneyministries.com. They're making big changes for the youth
and we're
around
just
here.
doing our part, Doc.
And then also, I want to thank ZBA, Zachary Basketball Academy. We're done for the year, Kojak, but we're starting right back up in May, and it makes a great Christmas present.
Absolutely.
So get on there.
Make sure you go and get on there and reach out to ZBA, Zachary Basketball Academy, and sign them kids up. Every game, Zach, I see you saying, hey, man, that's a ZBA player. That's a ZBA guy. That's a ZBA girl, man. So I love it. I love
do too, man. Thank you, Kojak. Check it out, ZacharyBasketballAcademy.com. We sure appreciate it. All right, Kojak, first half scoring stats. First, I'm going to start with the Delta Lady Eagles. Miss Barnes, number 1, she has 1 first half point.
That's not enough.
Miss Marshall has 3. Elizabeth Bamadelli has 2. Griffin Knight has 5. And then Jillian Barr, Kojak, she had 12 first half points, and she's kind of keeping them in the game right now.
Definitely. She is.
And that gives them the total of 23 points. And then for the Lady Arabians, we have Aubrey Gray with 4 points. Kaycie Wolf with 20 first half points, Kojak.
Man.
She's a scorer and a thief.
Man,
Olivia Jones added 5 first half points. Aubrey Warble came in there, knocked down 2 free throws. She has 2. And then Adah Hufper, she has 4 first half points. So,
yeah.
And that gives them the 38 that they have, and pretty good half so far for the Lady Arabians.
Yep, absolutely. Great job. Great bounce back job, Lady Arabians.
All right, sounds good to me. We'll be back right after this. Anything you want to add? Are we good?
We good, sir.
All right, stick around. Thank you. All right, Kojak, we're back at it. Getting ready to start the third quarter here. Lady Arabians lead 38-23 over the Delta Lady Eagles at the moment.
Absolutely, Zach. And I see that Coach Rogers starting off with a different 5 this half here.
All right, here we go. Lady Arabians with the ball. Miss Gray out front. We got a foul underneath already. Lady Arabians get to take the ball out underneath their own basket here. Olivia Jones taking it out of bounds.
Yeah, you got to let them. You got to let them play. Let them play.
Hey, Huff coming across the lane. Kojak, look at that move right there.
Great touch, Zach.
That's her first basket of the second half. She now has 6 points. The Lady Ravens extend that lead, 40-23. The last thing Delta needs right now are turnovers, Kojak.
No, listen, they need to make sure they take care of that basketball, Zach, because, like I said, now they're on the verge of this being a blowout, you know.
Oh, look here, down low to A. Huff again.
Oh, great, strong move.
7:28 left to go in the third quarter, 40-23. Lady Ravens with the lead. Lady Eagles with the ball. Look here.
That's when she should have had help, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, Miss Jones should have.
Offensive. Miss Barr.
Oh, wow.
That's
you know what? Hey, great
move.
job. Great job, Miss Trout, but I thought that was kind of a little acting job, Zach.
Well,
because I don't think she bumped her that
it
hard.
worked.
Yeah, it did.
It worked.
It did.
But I got to tell you, I like Miss Barr going hard to the basket like that down there as well.
Absolutely.
That's just a bang-bang call. So 7:06 to go, 40-23. Lady Arabians with the lead and the ball.
Come help her. Yeah, threw that ball away.
The easy pass right there.
Right. Yeah, very easy. But they give it right back to him.
Right back. 6:53 to go in the third quarter. Substitution here for the Lady Eagles.
So Coach Gossett, you know, took Miss Barnes out for a minute. Hey, get yourself together. Settle down a little bit and get on back into the game, you know.
Oh, Nice pass.
Yeah, that's
Look
nice.
at there,
Hey,
Kojak.
listen.
Kaycie Warble. She now has 22 on the night. Kojak with 6:34 to go in the third. 42-23, Lady Arabians with the lead and the ball now.
And she ref a little bit too, Zach. I didn't know that. You know, I'm like, well, why you ain't going for the steal? You know, she like, hey, it's over and back. Do what you do best, Miss Wolf. That's right. Steal the ball and put it in the basket. You hear me?
6:25 to go in the third. From deep, Kojak.
Yeah.
Huff with the offensive board and putback. She now has 8 points on the night.
And I know, guess what? And I know she has just that many rebounds,
man,
Zach. We don't keep them.
No.
But I'm sure she's there.
We'll find out after the game, but
Right. Oh, great take.
another rebound.
Yeah.
Huff. And she's pushing it again, Kojak.
And she's pushing. Oh, they called a carry. They said she's carrying that ball. Yeah, pound that ball. Keep your hand on top of that, huh?
5:50 to go in the third. 44-23, Kojak. They're up 21.
Yeah, Zach. You know what?
Nice in and out right there.
Yeah, that was great ball
That's
movement.
good basketball. Another rebound.
Another
Huff.
rebound.
Job, Adah. And she's pushing it.
Oh, get you one, Miss Trout.
Got her with the trout. She saw that opening to the basket.
Yeah, and I like that because she
too.
wasn't going to settle for the jump shot. I think she seen it with her eyes, Zach.
She did.
And her
She saw
feet
a
said,
layup.
go. Oh, I like that. I like
Way to
that
crash the
turnaround.
boards.
Man, Miss Barr has so many. Zach, I'm telling you, man. Whatever. Oh, great hands.
Great defense right there by
And
the
I
Lady
like
Eagles.
this young lady, too.
Nice shot fake. 5:11 to go in the third. 44-23 still. Lady Arabians with the lead.
Whoever get Miss Barr, Zach, I'm telling you, they are going to be excited to have a young lady with so many different skills, Zach.
Only a junior, too, Kojak.
Only a junior. Great hands, Miss Jones.
Miss Jones, Olivia Jones, good steal. 5:05 to go in the third. Look at here, Miss Gray.
Way to get out of it.
Olivia Jones with the rebound.
Miss Jones.
Nice job, Olivia. She now has 7 on the night. 4:51 to go in the third. 46-23, Lady Arabians lead.
Listen,
Delta with the ball.
the Lady Arabians, their defense, Zach, it says a lot because Miss Knight has been silent. Oh, great. Man, I love this passing lane defense. They have stepped it up. I like that, Zach.
Amy Trout with the steal, Kojak. Had her another layup there, didn't she? But she got
I
fouled
like
on
that. Great job, Miss Trout.
Way to play hard. 4:38 to go in the third. 46-23. 23-point lead for the Lady Arabians. Timeout.
You know what,
Coach
Zach?
Rogers.
As I'm looking at it, man, I'm like, we have to ask the question, how are they 5-5? You know, you have to ask that question because when you see the type of play, now I see some things that need to be worked on. They need to play more for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Play more for each other. We already know who the main attraction is. You know who the woman is, and that's Miss Kaycie Warble, right?
Yeah, but she has some nice parts to go with her, Coach.
And that's the piece, Zach, where you take advantage of being a part.
Yep.
If everybody's focusing in on Miss Warble, then that's when I can show up and be like, you didn't know me.
That's right.
But now you do.
That's right.
And it's too late because now I didn't hit you for 25.
That's right.
You know, and so it's just knowing how to utilize that type of talent that you have on your team, man. So that's why I just had to ask the question, like, and I see some things that need to be worked on.
Yep.
You know, as far as the continuity of the team, Zach.
Yep.
That listen, ladies, if you focus on playing for each other, I don't care who is the star tonight because y'all have enough talent on the team to where anybody can be the star of the night, Zach.
That's right. That's right. They can be hard to beat, can't they, if they play together like that?
Zach, I believe that because of what I'm seeing. You know, what I'm seeing. If these young ladies, if they're able to play together and mentally stay stay as one.
Yeah.
Zach, listen, man, they're gonna, yeah, they're gonna cause some trouble.
I agree. They got some players on that team.
They do.
4:33 to go. Take her, Olivia.
Hands down.
Stay with it. Good rebound there by Delta.
Aubrey, she ready to tip the ball in. I like that.
Made her change her shot, Kojak.
Yes, she did, but she got it right back.
Yep, you got to put a butt on somebody, ladies. That's her first basket of the second half. She now has 14 in the game. With 4 minutes to go in the third, the Lady Arabians lead 46-25. Good take by Kaycie Warble. Yeah. Going to the line.
You got her beat like that, Miss Warble. If you use that left hand, you have more of a chance of and one. That right hand, sometimes that you almost want to, when they refuse to use the hand that they need to use, it's almost like, man, let me tie this thing behind your back, you know.
She missed her first one there, Kojak. She can
rare miss, man.
Down. Yeah.
But you know what, Zach? Miss Warble is the type of player. She can miss both of these and then come right back and hit you for 20 straight.
Yes, she
like,
can.
Immediately.
That's her third point of the second half. She now has 23 on the night, Kojak, with 3:47 left to go in the third quarter. And they extend that lead, 47-25, and they got a steal here. Here come the sisters.
Hey!
Baby sis, the big sis.
That's what I'm talking about. And with the left, Zach.
Yeah, I like that. She heard you.
Yeah, come on, Miss Warble.
Way to go, Kaycie. Good job, Aubrey, with that pass. Way to give it up. Sometimes that's hard to give up, Kojak. When you have a wide open layup like that, I would want to take it in too, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm sure they probably have a conversation later on.
You owe me one.
Would be like,
you owe me one.
Oh, that was pretty, Jack.
In and out. Warble with the rebound. She's pushing
on the
it
go.
Kojak.
On the go.
She's not waiting around. Look here. Stop and pop. I love that. That's one of my favorite plays. Right
Zach,
now.
she added that. She added that, Zach. You know why? Because, look, I had already had it down pat. Euro step.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
And she's good at that, too, but it's nice to see her change that up.
Man,
and that will fall for her.
Absolutely. That's the maturity that you see in her game, Zach.
Adding things to her package.
And that's right. Man. I love it, Miss Warble. Great job.
One thing I got to say, Kojak, I love the Lady Arabians' hands. They have active hands. I don't know how many deflections they have tonight, but their hands have been all over that ball.
Yes, they are.
Kaycie Warble with another one. 2:37 to go in the third.
Stop the basket. Oh, no.
Good hard basket. Way to take it to the basket.
You know what? That's the easiest basket that Miss Barnes got. Matter of fact, that's her first basket field goal.
Yes, she has 3 points now. She hit 1 free throw in the first half.
Yeah.
Oh, look at here.
Oh, turnover.
This night. Got a little run going here, Kojak. That's her 7th point on the night with 2:10 to go in the half. I'm sorry, in the third quarter. Lady Arabians are up 20, 49-29. Good pressure defense right there.
They've extended it, and they went to trapping. I like the patience of Miss.
You can't leave her open, Kojak. Okay, listen. The girl gets 20 first half points. You can't just let her shoot like that.
No,
She's
you
going to end up with
can't.
40 or more. 1:41 to go in the third quarter. 52-29. Arabians extend that lead.
And the great thing about that, Zach, is that Huff, she was so patient with the ball. You know, she didn't get rattled, even though she was double teamed and make a bad pass. And she found Miss Warble wide open by herself on an island. If I'm the coach, I am losing. Listen, I'm blowing my top. If you leave anybody, don't leave Miss Warble.
I'm with you on that. Miss Barr, Kojak. She now has 16 points on the night. She's having a heck of an evening.
Yeah, Miss Barr, she's just smooth, man. Her game is smooth. I like it.
1:23 left to go in the third. Aubrey Warble out front. Way to stick with it. Miss Gray. Man, nice. Way to crash the boards, Pendleton.
Oh, good kick out. I seen that. Kick it.
For another 3.
Good rebound.
Look at these offensive rebounds,
way to move
Kojak.
that ball.
She's wanting one.
She was on her way.
Hey, look, they were getting some shots up there, but they were crashing the boards. I love that.
Absolutely.
54.3 seconds to go in the third. 52-31. Pendleton with the lead. Delta with the ball.
Good closeout.
Good rebound, Aubrey. They're pushing it. 44 seconds to go.
And one.
Did it go in?
Oh, wow. Wow. She's in the act of shooting. How in the world you call that on the floor?
That's a good, strong take, though.
Miss Warford, look, Aubrey said, listen here, I'm going to get me pass Big Sis up. I guess Big Sis wanted her to hold the ball up. She said, look at here. I got my eyes on the prize, and I'm going.
There she goes.
Way to knock that down, Miss Aubrey.
That's her third free throw tonight. She now has 3 points.
Zach, I love the toughness of that young lady, man. I do.
41.5 seconds. Aubrey Warfel at the line. She picks up her second free throw.
String music, too. I love it.
She now has 4 points.
Number net. String music.
Free throws.
Great job, Miss Aubrey.
35 seconds to go. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, she did.
Moved a little bit too quick.
But what I love about that is she was ready to make an offensive move as soon as she got that ball. Before she got the ball.
That's right, Zach. Let's get to the basket. That's what I'm saying, man. I love Miss Barr's game.
Me
Zach.
too. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was going.
Listen, whenever Aubrey get the ball, you got to, in your head, you got to be thinking she ready to fire.
Way to hustle, Miss Gray. 13 seconds to go, Kojak. We're down to 10.
Kick it to her. Oh, that's in the air.
7.5 seconds. 54-31. Lady Arabians lead, and they have the ball here. They got to get a shot off.
Yeah, they need to make sure they get at least one off.
7.5 seconds. Look at here. 4 seconds to go.
Yeah, once you get down there, you got to know because your space is limited down there when you hit that baseline.
2.7 seconds. Yep.
Your footwork got to be ready.
Lets it fly. Not enough. End of the third quarter, Kojak. Lady Arabians lead 54-31.
They stretching it out, Zach.
All right, we'll be right back. This is it, man. We're back at it, the last quarter of the game.
And it's the last shot that the Lady Eagles have, Zach.
They're down quite a bit here, 54-31 with 7:56 to go in the game. Ooh, good pass.
Great job.
That was pretty.
Hey, listen, that was great composure by Miss Barnes, Zach.
It was. She now has 18 points tonight, Kojak. She's a player.
She is.
I like her game.
She is. Miss Barnes is, yes, she's a player.
Lady Arabians up 21, 54-33 with 7:45 to go.
Oh, great rip by Adah. And one. Listen, I love it, Zach. I love it.
That's her 10th point tonight, Kojak. 6 in the second half. And she's been very patient tonight, by the way.
Yes, she has, Zach.
Woo! Rainbow.
Knock that down, Miss Knight.
She now has 10 on the game, 5 in each half. 7:18 to go in the game, 56-36. 20-point lead for the Lady Arabians.
Good to see Miss Roberts back in there, too.
Huff.
Oh, nice spin. Come on, Huff. Come on, Huff.
She now has 12 points on the night. She can shoot that. Better get a hand up on her.
I think Huff is she's trying to make sure she secure her spot with Dancing with the Stars, you know. Good to see Miss Roberts back in the game.
6:43 left. Lady Arabians lead 58-36. And I believe Delta's going to the line. Miss Knight.
See, Zach, for me, that should have just been a no call, right?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't, she didn't fall, but she just walled up, and it was just good defense. She beat her to the spot, That should have been a no call to me.
In and out.
Let's see if Miss Roberts can bounce back and get her one. She need to get her one or two behind the arc, Zach.
Miss Knight hit the second free throw there. She now has 11 points on the night. 6:40 to go in the game. 58-37. Lady Arabians with the lead. Kaycie Warble with a miss. A. Huff with the rebound. Kojak. Another basket by A. Huff.
And she has taken off offensively,
14
Zach.
in the game, 10 in the second half. Look at there, Miss Barr.
Right back at you.
What a game we have.
The bad part about it is with the lady get you one, Miss Roberts.
She can hit that too.
Oh, absolutely. And her release is so quick,
Yes,
Zach.
it is.
I mean, it's almost like her wrist is broke to where it just flows off of there just so effortlessly, man.
That last basket Miss Barr had gave her 20 for the night now, Kojak.
Oh, yeah.
6 minutes to go in the game, 60-39.
And she's battling, too.
Good job, Emma.
Great defense, Miss Roberts.
Way to push it. 5:47 to go in the game.
And threw it away, Zach.
Nice way to go up quick.
And that was a nice take. Let me tell you what, let me see what grade is. Oh, she's a junior.
Yep. She now has 4 points on the night. Nice take, Emma. Stay with it. A. Huff with the rebound and put back. 12 points in the second half, Kojak. She now has 16 on the night. A. Huff.
I don't know what A. Huff went in there and drank at halftime. What type of energy drink or whatever, Zach? But listen, she's on full throttle. You hear me?
I think she has done a great job tonight of letting the game come to her, Kojak.
Man, that's perfect.
And then when she
Zach.
got her opportunity,
Perfect.
she's dominated.
Yes, perfectly said, man. I agree.
That right there shows the importance of being patient in a game instead of trying to come down and force something.
Yes.
Going to the line. 4:51 left in the game, 62-41.
And I think that's something, Zach, that can definitely transfer to the other Lady Arabians and how to be patient and wait on the game to come to you. Just get in the flow of the game. Do what you do best. Everybody wants to score, but do what you do best, and the scoring to come.
It will come. I'm with you on that, Kojak. Kaycie Warble picks up her first free throw. Kojak, that gives her 29 so far tonight.
Straight string music, man. I love that string all net, Zach.
23-41. Lady Arabians lead. Kaycie Warble at the line again. This will give her 30 if she knocks this one down. I don't want to jinx her.
Ain't no listen, if she don't get it here, she going to get it, Zach, because she going to steal something.
Got it. Nice job, Kaycie. 4:50 left to go. 64-41.
Way to take over the game, Miss Warble. Great defense. I tell you, listen, Miss Knight and Miss Barnes, listen, they have not had any buckets that they received, Zach, that was easy.
No, they've earned them, haven't they?
Listen to me. Every basket that they've gotten, they've earned it. Unless the Lady Arabians fell asleep defensively. Other than that, if they got Miss Wolf on them, listen, man, she's going to make them. If you ain't got no bag, you might well just hand her the ball.
Miss Maurer, that's her first free throw tonight, her first point. Got a chance to hit the second here. And
That's a nice stroke, too.
Yeah, it is. Her first two tonight. 64-43, 4:28 to go in the game.
Maurer.
Lady Arabians with the lead and the ball.
And she's a freshman.
Kaycie Warble from the corner. Follow your shot. Look here.
Rare miss. Good
pass.
look to baby sis.
Adah
Huff. Don't clean it up. Who gonna clean? Look, I'm shooting the ball every time if I got somebody like Adah down there, Zach.
You did.
Hey, show
His
you
name
right.
was Prince McClendon and John Cox,
Hey,
Tyson Britt.
man, show you right. You right about that.
Is that her 5th foul? Yep. Oh, that's Miss Barr's 5th foul. She leaves the contest, Kojak, with 4:11 to go.
Well, great game, Miss Barr. You did a fabulous job on
Absolutely.
tonight.
Ended up with 20 points, Kojak,
Yeah.
with 4:11 to go in the game.
Yeah. And her 20, Zach, her 20, regardless of the pressure defense that the Lady Ravens had, her 20 was gotten with skill. You know, she had the skill to do her
Yes, she
20.
did.
Yeah.
Adah Hufper hits her
I
first
like
free
that.
throw.
Go ahead, hey, Huff, string music.
She knocks them both down and gives her 18 points so far, Kojak, with 4:11 to go.
I wonder how many rebounds she got. This double-double is showing up.
We're going to ask Rob Hunt, Mr. Rob Hunt, after the game.
Yeah,
so.
you know he got it.
Oh, she's definitely up there with a double-double already.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't be shocked if she has just as many rebounds as she does points, Zach.
And she has 18 points. So 4 minutes to go in the game, Kojak. Aubrey with the rebound. She's pushing it.
Head up, head up.
She's going. And she's going to the line.
Yeah, she is. Runaway train, though. She had her head. You got to get your head up, though, Miss Warble. Miss Jones was ahead of you. Kick it to her. Yeah, keep going and you get it back. Now knock these free throws down.
3:53 to go in the game. Mr. First one, Kojak.
Step up and get this one, Miss Wolf.
She has 4 points so far tonight. Has a chance to get 5 here if she knocks this one down. And she does. She now has 5, and they extend that lead 67-43 with 3:50 to go. Hey, Huff with the steal, and she's pushing it, Kojak. She's going coast to coast.
Yeah,
I still like her pushing it, though.
I do too. And see, the only correction she need to do when she go, if she pushes the ball, you know, you don't have to carry the ball over.
That's right.
You know, yeah, just push that ball. It'll come back to you. I promise.
Keep in mind, folks, she's only a sophomore.
Only a
6'3"
sophomore.
Good hands, Olivia.
Oh,
Look here.
great hands.
Way to share the ball.
Yeah,
Nice job.
nice.
Kaycie Warble now has 32 points on the night. Kojak. Lady Arabians lead 69 to the Lady Eagles 43. We got a timeout with 3:20 to go in the game. Oh, Miss Warfels, Kaycie Warfels having a heck of an offensive night, Coach.
Hey, listen, if he leave her in, Zach, she's definitely gonna hit that 40 piece.
Well, she's got 32 now with 3:20 to go.
Yeah,
so
because Miss Wheels, Miss Lanaya Wheels.
yeah, we got to mention that. What happened the other night with Lanaya Wheels?
We wasn't there.
No, we weren't.
But we heard about it. That's right. 48.
Man,
come on, Zach.
That's hard to get.
And listen, on anybody.
Hard to get.
On anybody.
Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Lanaya, that's a heck of a night.
It just puts her closer to
your record,
breaking records. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that is a school record for Lanaya in a single game.
Yes, absolutely. So
I see
congrats.
why.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
And Miss Wolf on her way, man, listen. If Coach Rogers leave her in, she's getting a 40 piece.
Listen, people, if you haven't gotten out to watch a girls' game in the county this year, there's 3 girls off the top of my head that are out. They're all going to break. Well, they all are over 1,000-point scorers.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Jacqueline Hosier,
yep,
who's going to Vermont University of Vermont. Going to play there. Mickey Hosier's daughter for Ellick. What a scorer she is. And then
they're doing fabulous.
Yes, they
the
are.
Girls are. I can't wait to go see them.
I'm excited, too. And then you got, like, Lanaya Wills.
To know she got another year, Zach.
2 more years.
She's
only
more
a
years.
sophomore.
My goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Is she a junior this year?
No, I think she is a junior, Zach.
She might be a junior.
Yeah, I think she is. I was about to say, man, that's 4,000 points. Yeah. I can see her. Yeah, I can see her getting 4,000. Great look by Adah.
Yep. Way to share the ball.
Being
Pendleton.
that tall and being able to handle the ball the way she do, she passes. Her passing is extraordinary.
Look here, Jack. Huff to clean it up. Look at there. What a second half she's having. She
is looking fabulous out here.
She now has 20 points on the night, Kojak. 71-43, Lady Arabians lead. 2:33 to go in the game.
I like that. She was Miss Timmerman.
Yeah.
You should have went on ahead. You stepped back and fired that.
Warble with another steal, Kojak. She's pushing.
Yep. I like what she was doing. I like what she was thinking, Zach. She gave it up too late.
Yeah. Yep.
Should have already hit her early out the
gate.
You
know what? Olivia awarded her a couple possessions ago. She was trying to give back a little bit.
Pay her back. All right.
I love that.
Coach Rogers took her out too. So, what she got, Zach? 32?
Yeah, I think so. Aubrey with the rebound. She's pushing it. Good pass.
Good pass.
Great play.
Yeah, that. Now that's how you do it.
Bree Perry. That's her first.
All right, Miss Perry.
What an assist by
Way
Aubrey.
to convert. Yeah.
Good take right there, Miss Barnes.
That's the most easiest basket Miss Barnes got on tonight, Zach.
She now has 5, and she's worked for it, hasn't she?
Matter of fact, that's her second field goal of the game.
Yeah. 1:38 to go in the game. 73-45. What an offensive game for Pendleton tonight.
Yes. I tell you, that big spark, that and when you look at the scoring, Zach, it's just two. It's just two ladies that really, that was a nice
Olivia Jones, yes, she can hit that.
Yeah.
I like to see her shoot with confidence, though.
Yeah. That was a nice pull-up, too. I like that, Miss Jones. But the two ladies that really did the damage when it came to did the damage to the Lady Eagles was Miss Warble, Kaycie.
Yes.
And A. Huff.
Yep, I agree.
Them two have over half of these 73 points.
Yes, they do. 1 minute to go, Kojak. We're down to the last bit. Miss Knight going back to the line. She has earned everything she's gotten tonight. They haven't given her anything.
Listen, Zach.
She's averaging 17.5 points a game, Kojak, and like I said, they haven't given her a thing.
You're right, Zach. She has not gotten anything easy, Zach.
She now has 12 points on the night, hard-earned 12 points, and she can knock down this one for 13 and does. 56.6 seconds to go, 73-47. Lady Arabians with the lead and the ball. Miss Gray. Uh-oh. Aubrey from top. She got it, Kojak.
Listen, Zach, she was determined that she was going to knock one down. All right.
Nice shot, Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Good hard take. I kind of felt like that was going up as soon as she touched it on that.
Listen, I love that about Aubrey.
And she was open.
Yes,
way to step it up and knock it down. 35.4 seconds to go, 76-47. Lady Arabians with the lead. Miss Knight going to the line, foul on Aubrey Warble. I don't know how many she has now. That's at least her third, isn't it, Kojak?
Yeah. See, something even like that, Zach, that should have been a no call. Great defense. Mm-hmm. She just jumped.
Hey, but you're allowed to jump if you go straight up.
Right. And that's what she did, Zach. That was great defense to me.
That's a misconception that people have. If you jump, it's going to be an automatic foul. If you don't break your plane they come into your plane, that's right. That's right, call.
Zach. That's right. But, when we talking about high school referees and a lot of the ones, and a lot of the ones that we've seen, Zach, if you jump, you pretty much going to get called a foul. Going to get called for a foul.
I thought that was going up too. 13.2 seconds, Kojak, 76-48.
Zach, listen to me. I don't know where she been, Miss Maurer, the freshman for Lady Eagles, but she is going to be. Remember that name.
And that's the final. Mauer. That's it, Kojak. Final score: 76 for the Lady Arabians, 48 for the Lady Eagles.
Great win, Lady Arabians. Yeah, that was very impressive, Zach. How they stepped that up, man. I tell you, that was really impressive. Keep coming together as one, young ladies. I'm telling you, you're gonna really challenge some teams if you come together and you become one.
All right, Kojak, I'm gonna go over the final stats here. First for the Delta Lady Eagles, Miss Barnes ended up with 5 points tonight. Miss Marshall had 3. Miss Bamadelli, I'm sorry if I'm butchering that, but hey,
yes,
I like her game, Kojak.
Absolutely, Zach. I'm with you on that.
She only ended up with 4 points tonight, but she has a nice little spark when she comes in.
Yes, she does.
Miss Mauer had 2 points. Miss Knight ended up with 14, and that was a hard 14 that she got tonight. 14. And then Miss Barr, she ended up fouling out of the game, but Kojak, man, they wouldn't have been in the game at all.
She's a hoop.
She ended up with 20 for the Delta Lady Eagles tonight.
She's a hoop.
And that gives them the 48 that they have. And then now for the Lady Arabians, Miss Aubrey Gray ended up with 4 points tonight. Mamie Trout had 3. Kaycie Warble, what a night she had. Kojak ended up with 32 points tonight.
Yes.
Bree Perry had 2. Olivia Jones came in and ended up with 7 tonight. Aubrey Warble ended up with 8. And then Adah Hufper ended up with 20 tonight. I don't know how many rebounds she had. We're going to find
20.
that out.
20 and
20. Definitely ended up with a double-double. But what an offensive – actually, what a game for the Lady Arabians. They came out and played hard all night. Their defense, I love their hard defense,
which
active hands.
Yeah.
I don't know how many deflections they had, Kojak, tonight, but they look good.
I tell you, man, the thief, man, she started it. You know, she started it off, man. The defense creates offense.
That's right.
You know, for real. If you're struggling offensively, if you tap in, lock in on defense, it'll help give you a groove, give you some momentum offensively, Zach. And that's exactly what happened. And it was led by the senior, by the star of this team, Miss Warble.
I agree. And they had 7 girls in the scoring category tonight. You know, not just 1 or 2 or 3. They had 7.
Right.
So pretty balanced.
Right. And the main two, you know, they got what they got.
That's right.
And it's like, hey, look, where can I contribute? Now, when those other supporting cast, Zach, when they come together, when everybody come together as one, when you got a Miss Roberts, when you got a Miss Jones, Miss Trout, different. Listen, when they come together, Zach, and they get on one accord, man, they're going to be hard to beat.
Even Miss Gray and Aubrey Warble too.
Absolutely, absolutely.
They've got some nice players in their spots. I mean, they're fun to watch. And I'm like you, Kojak. I know they started out 5-5. Now they're 6-5.
Yep.
But they're a better team than that.
Absolutely.
Tonight, so
absolutely.
I see nothing but great things coming from them the rest of the year. So
absolutely, Zach. I
agree.
Kojak,
Kojak, that's all I have. You got anything to add before I do
No, sir. Great job, Lady Arabians.
That's right. I'm going to do the thank yous, everybody, and then we're going to try to see if we can get Coach Nick Rogers. If not, we'll do the best we can. First off, I want to thank Pendleton Heights High School, the whole Arabians family, Athletic Director Chad Smith. We sure appreciate everything you guys do for us. Coach Nick Rogers.
Thank you.
And his coaching staff, they had the girls ready tonight, didn't they, Coach?
Yeah, they look really good tonight.
Yes, they did. Big thank you to Money Ministries. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about that, Kojak.
Man, moving obstacles now for every youth, Zach. You know, what we want to do, we want to come in and remove any obstacle that a kid is looking at or facing, because that becomes their filter in how they deal with life and how they deal with people. And so move that, we create. You know, we give them a greater perspective of themselves and of life, Zach.
I love that, man. And I definitely want to thank you, 1993 Mr. Basketball, Kojak Fuller. Without you, Kojak, we wouldn't be doing this thing. I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you too, my brother.
And then, of course, Zachary Basketball Academy. Hey, we're done for the year, but don't forget, we're going to start our sessions back up in May of 2025. Our schedule will be out in April of 2025. Listen, if you don't have sessions now, get them before Christmas. We'll get you a certificate out. They make a great Christmas present.
Yes,
but if not, make sure you get them before May, because we're going to start back up.
That's right. And if you miss them on Christmas, listen, it's a great New Year's. It's a great present to start the new year out. So, hey, look, don't feel like you missed out.
Check
if
us
you
out.
don't get them on Christmas.
Check us out, ZacharyBasketballAcademy.com. We sure appreciate it. Also, I want to thank the entire Kojak and Zach Show family, producer ND, Nikki DeRoff. Thank you, Nikki.
Indeed. Oh, listen to me. She is an angel. Thank you, ND. We appreciate you.
That's right. Damian James Entertainment, Mr. Benny Patterson, BP. Thank you, brother. We sure appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I still need to see you, UNBC.
That's
I need to see y'all.
BC's next. Ben Carney. Thank you, Ben. He does all our graphic design work. We sure appreciate everything you do, brother.
Thank y'all.
And then, hey, we gotta thank Tamara Fuller. She's our merchandise coordinator. She also keeps us in line as well. Keeps you in line, don't she?
Man, listen, man, she does a great job.
She does.
Chip and dip.
That's right, chip and dip. We love you. And then also, hey, if you guys like what we're doing, if you like the content we're putting out, we have a Patreon page. Look here, help us out. I wish this stuff was free that we do, Kojak, but it isn't, is it?
No, it's not, Zach.
But these kids deserve to be covered.
Yes,
so
they do. Yes, they do.
check out our Patreon page. Anything helps. No amount is too small. No amount's too big, is it?
So we thank you in advance.
That's right. If you have a business, you want to do some advertising with us, you want to do some commercials, let us know. Get a hold of Nikki DeRoff. You can contact her at the Kojak and Zach Show at gmail.com. Get a hold of us. We'll make it happen.
That's right.
And then last but not least, we have merchandise.
Yes, we do.
Go to our website, kojakandzach.com or the kojakandzachshow.com. Check it out. We got T-shirts, hoodies, white, black, red.
That's
Get on there and check it out.
We added the white this year.
That's right.
Get you some.
That's all I have, Kojak. We're going to try to get an interview, but anything you want to add?
Man, listen, I just want to thank everybody for their support. Man, I want to thank you, Zach, man. Love you, man. There's nothing like walking beside you, man, and doing this podcast. So thank you, man, for even coming up with the idea of doing this, man. I really appreciate you. And to the whole Kojak and Zach show, the family, just love y'all. Thank you.
Yep, I'm right with Kojak on that. I agree with everything he said. Hey, and also, I know we haven't quite done the show yet. We are going to get some of those out.
Yes, we are.
Just stick with us. We're going to get them out right now. We've had some health issues in the family. We've had some vehicle issues, but hey, we've got those straightened out now, and we're back at it. So we're going to get things rolling. So keep your eye out.
And that's why we need you guys' support financially to be able to help so we can continue to do the things that we need to do.
That's right. That's it, Kojak. We're going to try to get Nick Rogers, but if not, everybody have a good night.
Hey, and a Merry Christmas to you.
That's right. Thank you. Oh. All right, we're here with Adah Huffer. Adah, big game out of you tonight. One thing I mentioned to Kojak during the game was you did not rush anything. You let the game come to you.
Yes.
And then you took advantage of it when you needed to. I think you ended up with 20 points tonight. Do you know how many rebounds you had?
They had me at 10, exactly.
Okay, double-double.
No way.
I thought it was more than that.
Listen, no way. You had way more than 10. I promise you had way more than 10. Absolutely. They missed some. Trust. A lot. Trust and believe. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I mean, it was exciting. Sorry for us just now getting to you, but you put on a great show out here. Tell me, we talked about that as far as your patience.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, is that something that you've been working on? Hey, I'll get the ball at the top of the key. I don't want to rush, because you did a fabulous job one time. You got it. You turned around and you faced the basket and you drove the ball, and you did a very great job of passing the ball out to the wings. Is that something that you really work on?
Yeah, I think it's something I've worked on over this past year, like slowing down the pace, knowing not to rush it. Just playing within myself has been a big thing to focus on. Knowing, just lean into the training, lean into everything that's going on, and I know what works and what doesn't, and just slowing it down, being in control.
Well, I tell you what, you're doing a fabulous job. Keep working at that, because it's adding to your game, right? It's adding to your game. One thing I will say is, love seeing you push the rock up the floor, right? But when you're changing directions, you're bringing that ball over, right? Push that ball. I promise you it's going to come back to you, right? But listen, great job. Love to see your energy out there and how hard you're playing. And listen to me, I'm telling you without a shadow of a doubt, who told you you had 10 rebounds?
I mean, I had 9 going in before I got subbed out, and then that last one they said I had 10 when I came out. But I don't know.
Listen, we're going to ask Rob Hunt. I promise you, he probably got you down for way more than 10. So I just want to let you know, listen, great job. I love the way you turned that on. You was patient. I just love how you turned it on. What's the difference between
this team and last year's team. And then that says a lot about what you need to bring to the table.
Yeah, I think one big difference is just we're not as young. I mean, we've all played to each other. Everybody that's been out there's been on the varsity court. We have experience. Past few years, we've had a freshman come in and have a big role. So we're just used to it. We've played together. We're feeling each other out a lot more and just, I think, feeling the game, how it's been going. And then I know I had to step up a little bit more this year. And I know just another year older, I've had the experience and just being a leader out there. And I think just the not having a young team this year has been really good.
One thing I'd like to say, Adah, is I noticed one time you got the ball in the middle of the floor right there. You turned around, you squared up, didn't really have anything. You threw it back out, and guess what? They threw it right. You reestablished yourself. They threw it right back down to you, and you scored. What I love about that is the sharing of the ball tonight. I thought you guys did a great job at that. Even though Kaycie ended up with 32 points tonight and you had 20, the rest of it was pretty balanced between the rest of the scoring tonight. And I think you guys had 7 or 8 girls that scored. That's the way to win games, isn't it, Kojak?
Yeah, that's it. Well, I have one other thing. Is that when it comes to the team, because when you ladies, and I see it, when you ladies become one, when you become one on this basketball court, you're going to really make some noise out here, right? Do you think that the ladies, that your teammates have came to understand that, listen, Kaycie she's the woman, she is the star, but then it's you too. So it's like a 1-2. You two, listen, if you can get you two going, then y'all have a chance at winning the games. Do you think everybody has accepted their role of saying, hey, listen, Kaycie and Adah, that's who we're looking for, and then we'll follow up with whatever we need to follow up with? Do you think?
Yeah, I think so for sure. That, I mean, us two, obviously we know we have to score to be able to push and win games, but we also know that those role players have been really crucial for us to knock down shots. Obviously tonight they knocked down shots that were important, and they know they can hit them, and it's just up to me and Kaycie to keep confidence in them when they're not hitting shots, and us have to take over to make sure they're like, keep shooting. You're good. We'll get the rebounds. We got it. I think for sure.
Yeah. And then one thing I was going to say also to go along with that same thing, Kojak, is that they have other girls that can step up and score when they need them to.
Absolutely.
So with one of them's having a bad night or another girl's having a bad night, they have 2 or 3 other girls that can step right in and do the scoring, along with Adah. Olivia Jones is another one.
Yep. Emma Roberts.
Emma Robert. All of them. They all can step in and knock some things down. And again, I love how they're sharing the ball. And as long as they continue to do that, they're going to have better success than they've started the season out with. So keep your head up, ladies, because you guys are going to end up this. If you play like you did tonight, you're going to be hard to beat.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Great job, Huffer. And guess what? Do not believe that you only had 10 rebounds. You had way more than that. I'm almost upset that you came back and told us that you. So whoever told you that, tell them come see me.
Thank you, Adah. We sure appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, I had 2. Did you?
Yeah, and it hurt my stomach.
Oh, well, you probably
Yes.
listened to me. Thank you, too. You hear me? Yeah, you looked out for me. I appreciate that.
All right, Kojak, we're here with Kaycie Warble, all-star candidate this year. She's having a heck of a season. Ended up with 32 tonight. Kaycie, heck of a game for you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything you want to add to that? How'd you play?
I think I played good. Definitely, we had a great team game tonight. Adah came out, did what she does. 20 points, 11 rebounds, I think she had. So she's definitely a huge help to our team, and we're getting more of like a team chemistry going on. So I think as we go on, like especially through conference games, we dropped one to Greenfield, but we want to keep going through, powering through, and winning the rest of them.
Wow, you know what, Miss Wolf? That's huge, because me and Zach was up there talking, and we was talking about how when you ladies start to become one on the basketball court and you start playing for each other, I promise you, y'all gonna be hard to beat. And you can tell that that's something that you ladies are working on now. So for you to say that is just huge, right? Let me ask you something. Have they charged you with any crimes or anything? I mean, are you a felon? A convicted? Listen to me.
Yes,
listen, because you be still. I love it. Listen, that you're a thief. You hear me? Thief in the night. And I love the fact, because that pressure that you apply, it turned the momentum that you ladies needed. And so
I understand that defense brings offense, right? So and I know you a scorer because there's something else that we love. The fact that you added to your game that was driving us crazy last year is that left hand. Oh, we love that. We love that. So tell me, what are some of the things that you said in your senior year you wanted to work on when it comes to your game to where you want to prepare yourself going to the next level?
Definitely my 3-pointer. That's definitely one of the big things. These past couple of years haven't been great, hasn't been the best. So like this summer I put in a lot of work, and I think that I've been seeing a lot of progress actually. I mean, my three's been falling a lot more. So
yeah, you knocked down 3 or 4 tonight, I think,
yeah,
at least 3.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely, that's one of the biggest things that I wanted to work on.
You know, something else that I really saw, Kaycie, that I liked, that I also think that you added a little bit more to your game this year was there was a couple times you drove down in the lane, and instead of making that Euro or whatever and maybe even taking yourself into traffic, you stopped and popped that mid-range. And I know one of them didn't go down, but I love that mid-range game because as soon as you start knocking that mid-range game down, that's going to open up everything else. Just like when you hit a 3-pointer, it's going to open up your drive, or just like when you take a drive, it's going to open up your outside game. When you add that mid-range game to it, it's like an automatic 2 points, man. I love that. So good job. Way to go.
Absolutely. Hey, I got a question. How does it feel to play with your sister? Right? Because there was one time when, and we love Aubrey. You hear me? Aubrey is going to shoot that ball. You hear me? I don't care who say what. Aubrey she gonna put that ball up, right? But you were standing on this side of the half court, and she just came blazing past you, and it was almost like you was like, okay, hold up, and she like, no, I'm going to the. So how is it playing with your sister?
It's really fun. I mean, I played with Whitney for 2 years too. So like I've been able to play with both of them. So it's been really fun. And Aubrey's a completely different player than Whitney was. She plays like more my position, like a guard. So it's definitely fun. I mean, seeing her shoot threes and drive to the basket, make some crazy plays. I'm just like, oh my gosh, but it's fun to watch.
That's awesome. I saw you guys share it to each other. I mean, there was one time Aubrey had it, she gave it to you for the layup, and then you gave it to her too. So I think it's awesome you get to play with both your sisters. Like you said, you played with Whit first for the first year or so, and then now you get to play with Aubrey. But I'm excited for you guys this year. I know you started out 5-5, but the team that we saw play tonight can beat anybody in the state. So if you guys come out and play like Kojak said, together and trust in each other and continue to shoot the ball well like you guys did tonight, you can beat anybody. So Kaycie, congratulations on tonight. 32 big ones tonight, 32 points.
You made it look easy too. I love it.
That's all I've got for her, Kojak.
Hey, listen, go home, take care of yourself. You know, you said your stomach wasn't feeling kind of good. That was them hot dogs with the cheese on it, right? Listen.
Popcorn with cheese.
Oh, popcorn with cheese. Yeah. See, they different. Young folk, they put toppings on anything.
Before the game?
But before the game. Absolutely. Wow. Well, I tell you what, your mom hooked me up on 2 chili cheese dogs before the game. So listen, Miss Warble, thank you for taking care of me because I'm good now.
That's right.
Great job tonight.
Congratulations, Kaycie. Good job. Thank you. All right, here we are with coach of the Lady Arabians, Nick Rogers. Nick, pretty good win tonight, man. I mean, you guys put some points on the board. You guys shared the ball well. You guys had some girls put it in the hole offensively. One with 32 tonight, the other one with 20. And 11 rebounds is what we hear, double-double.
She had way more than 11. I don't know who did that.
Tell us a little bit. What do you think, Coach?
No, I mean, you know, a game like this, you know, Delta just knocked off New Pal. You know, Delta's had some other impressive wins. You know, Coach Benning is definitely changing the culture over there. And, you know, with my drama yesterday, not being able to be here and getting us out of our normal routine of preparation and things like that, I was a little worried. And honestly, that is probably why I decided to, you know, tough it out and get here tonight, because I didn't want a situation where something, you know, slips through the cracks. You go to two losses in the conference, then you're really depending on other people. So I was really proud of the girls. We were a little foggy at the start, you know, turning it over a little bit with they kind of, you know, play that 1-3-1, but kind of wait until you get down here. And we made some bad passes. But, you know, once we settled in and really started moving it, you know, I felt like our girls got in a groove and really did a good job. So.
Yeah, you know what, Coach, that's exactly what me and Zach was talking about, how, you know, the start was kind of rough, but then y'all settled down and it was a nice flow, you know, defensively. I tell you, Miss Warble, she led the charge, man. She is a thief.
Right.
Man, I love it. She is a thief. And so, man, listen, what does it say? How do you feel having a player like that, man? I know she scores,
Yeah.
but even on the defensive end, man, you see her put in some great effort, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
And and that's and I'm sure kind of going back even further, that's been a knack that she's had. But since I've been around her since her freshman year, the way that she reads ball handlers to where they're coming to next, and it's just always there at the right time. Yeah. And even tonight got out on quite a few passing lanes and was able to kind of punch them out. And, I am a knocker. She probably would have had 40 if she would have made some layups, but
you right about that, Coach.
But once again, you can't replace a kid like that,
right?
With that kind of ball IQ and just what she brings on the defensive side of the ball. So I'm savoring it for sure.
Yeah.
But she's special.
Well, you know what, Coach, man, listen, man, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Knowing that you had some issues yesterday, car accident, and I can see that you kind of banged up a little bit,
moving slower than I already do. So.
Listen, slow motion is better than no motion. You hear me? But Coach, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna hand it over to Zach. That maybe you toughen it out.
Yeah.
Maybe that really transferred to the ladies on tonight. And because I seen them fight through some things,
for sure.
Mentally, emotionally, we seen them fight through some rough patches that they had tonight, and put up a very impressive win on tonight.
Well, and I think that's been our message. That's been our message to the girls all year. Like we've been, and it's continued, but it's continued against tough, really tough competition. We've tried to make our schedule tougher. Mm-hmm. We're still sitting at 6 and 5, but 2 of those with LC and HSE, the 2 best teams in the state. I think you pull those away, everything else we've been in. Mm-hmm. And I mean, LC, we were up 11 or 13 on them in the first half. So, we are trying to get these kids to compete and fight through tough situations. Mm-hmm. So hopefully, we can get through in tournament season, January and February.
And that's really what the season's all about, really, isn't it, Coach? Is preparing for the postseason and just kind of tweaking things throughout the season to kind of get you set up for that. But, you guys talked about getting off to a slow start tonight. I noticed you guys ended up with, I had it written down, 21 or 27 second quarter points.
Yeah.
That you guys can put the ball in the basket in spurts. And another thing I noticed tonight is you guys ended up sharing the ball pretty well at certain times. I was talking to Adah when we were interviewing her. There was a couple times down there where she got the ball inside, squared up, really didn't have anything, Coach. Kicked it back out. Guess what? She reestablished herself. They got the ball to her, and she scored.
Well, and I think
that is awesome basketball.
I think one of the things that has really helped us this year is, we actually have threats that people have to respect. Like last year, I think Kaycie was in the 20s. I haven't charted because all my stuff, but I think tonight she was 4 of 8 for 50% from 3. Mm-hmm. Didn't shoot it great against HSC, but I mean, she's somewhere in the mid 30s, maybe low 40s. We have kids that are capable shooters, and now it's translating.
Absolutely.
So that's helped Adah out. People, if they want to double, they got to know that those kickouts are going to be there, and she can do that. So,
and you have other girls that can knock it down as well. I mean, several other girls that can step out there around.
Olivia Jones is, I think, probably having her best percentage this year.
Aubrey, is another one that can
Aubrey,
bid there.
Roberts, shot it well, and then even our transfer, Aubriana Gray.
She impressed me tonight, Coach. I'm telling you.
Well, and I mean, I talked about her with Rob Hunt with the Herald. She's a kid that's been to 5 different high schools, throughout Arizona and Texas. Mm-hmm. Makes her way here. I meet her late in July, and she's been a gym rat ever since.
I love that.
So I mean, she's going to play JUCO level 1. Next year in Arizona, and I mean, I think she can keep developing, and maybe down the road get her school paid for.
Hey, I tell you what, she had spurts tonight that I was really impressed with, and I was like, man, Kojak, she's going to be a player. I kind of wish you had her back.
Right. For sure.
Speaking of that, we got here a little early and watched the JV game, but not only are you deep on the varsity team, but I was checking out your JV roster tonight, and you have, I don't know, 10 girls that are freshmen and 2 girls that are sophomores.
Yeah.
And 2 of those freshmen step up and dress varsity already. So you guys, it seems like your feeder program's on the right track, Coach.
I will point out one kid especially, and she got some cleanup minutes there at the end, but Jada McGraw has made a lot of growth, and I would even say a lot of growth here in probably the last 2 to 3 weeks. Like I think she's figured out what it takes on a daily basis. She's still not finishing quite yet, but like she's starting to see those holes and attack it, and just kind of really understanding. But yes, I mean, Claire Sorrell's a kid, tall,
another one,
it. And then Sophia Bruce, who's an athletic point guard, and Nicole Glassley is somebody that can stretch
I'm partial with Sophia Bruce. I gotta say that she's a ZBA girl, so I gotta say that. Go Sophia! I know she's having a pretty good year this year. And then the other girl you mentioned right before her, Sorrell. I'm gonna tell you what, I was watching a little bit of her game in that JV game, Coach, and in that fourth quarter, she had a spurt where she scored 2 or 3 baskets in a row, made a couple of great big plays. That's only going to transfer hopefully into the varsity level next year and the year after and stuff like that. So you got a great feeder pro. You got to be excited, Coach.
I am. I think we want to keep taking it one day at a time. I think we've got quite a few of our youth teams that are getting ready to play in championships down in the IYBL. We want to keep getting better each day and put ourselves in a position in February to do something we haven't done in a while.
And then one thing I want to say before I give this over to Kojak to finish this is the way you guys played tonight, unselfishly, I thought. Matter of fact, I thought girls gave up layups to give it almost overpassed at sometimes. But the way you guys played tonight and knocked down shots, and when you play together and trust each other, Kojak and I have been talking about this, I think you could have beat anybody in the state the way you guys played tonight. I don't care what level,
for sure.
What class?
And I think that's been kind of relevant in our schedule. Greenfield Central was a 1-point loss where we had a 13-point lead multiple times in the second half, and just kind of took quick shots. And so even though a lot of these girls have been around, we're still trying to get some leadership on the court. It's not just me barking, to kind of calm everybody down, get set up, and really value the ball. But once again, we've been there with everybody. 1 point to Greenfield, 2 to Jennings County, who had a really good, going to be a junior all-star, and Molly Ernestus. And kind of was battling a slow start against Westfield. So, there's games we've left on the table.
Let me ask you this real quick, Coach. I know coming into tonight, you guys were 5-5.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a 5-5 team, but beefing up the schedule that you do, you're going to take every once in a while you're going to take a lump or two.
Yeah.
And I know you're not satisfied with the 5-5, but if you're learning from some of those losses and you're continuing to work in practice and getting better and better, the team we saw tonight, like I said earlier, you guys could beat anybody in the state. So if you guys can continue to do what you guys did, man, you guys are going to be go a long way.
And that's what we're looking to do. Honestly, we just we don't want to peak at the wrong time. We want to peak that first week of February and be ready to go toe-to-toe with the best in our sectional. So that's why we made the schedule this way. And, we've already picked up some good wins. Picked up a good win against Mount Vernon, a good one against Chittard. And, that's why we wanted to bring some of those games on. So, we hope, we know we've left some on there, but like you said, as long as we're learning and we're getting better, that helps us, and, will move us forward in February.
That'll work, Coach. Well, listen, man, we ain't going to keep you no more. Listen, we appreciate your time, man, and we're going to be praying for your recovery, man. Take care of yourself, Coach.
For sure. We'll do.
Absolutely, man, and don't do a lot of hollering.
Coach, we sure appreciate it.
Great job, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, buddy.